Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Not Dishonored 2, Death of the Outsider, because this isn't actually Dishonored 2 DLC. I'm not sure why it isn't, it just isn't. This is a standalone, kind of separate from Dishonored 2, but obviously built with the same engine and everything. I don't know why it's not DLC. It's just not, but that's fine, because that means you can try this out even if you don't want to try out the main game, so I suppose that's good. And there's our hero, Billie Lurk. She was in Dishonored 2, albeit in disguise. Though actually, I can't help but notice, she has still got the fake robot-y hand by the looks of things, which is odd, because one of the things you did in Dishonored 2 was you actually changed history by going into the past, so she'd never lost her hand or arm or whatever in the first place. Unless, of course, that's just like a little... No, it's sufficiently thin on the wrist, that must be a fake hand. I'm not sure if there's even a way to complete the Back in Time mission that doesn't involve her rightful, real hand being restored to her. So, not sure what the story is there. Never mind, maybe it just looks badass if she's got a robot hand. Anyway, let's dive into this, shall we? One last fight. You're on the lookout for your old mentor, Daud, whom you've not seen in 15 years. Rumours speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albarca Baths. Could he be there? Well, I don't know. To be honest, the Outsider does seem just like hand out magical powers and black magic like they're candy, so who bloody knows? Right, just in case you're new to this, by the way, yeah, Billie Lurk was in the Dishonored 1 DLC, as was Daud. Actually, Daud was also in the main game, albeit in a very small part. Basically, he's an assassin, sort of, who killed the Emperors, who you were trying to kill in Dishonored 1. But obviously, canonically, you decided to spare him. Then he showed up in the Dishonored 1 DLC and did some more stuff to some witches or something. I never played it, but I think I've got the gist of it. And now, basically, they're going to reunite, presumably to kill the Outsider, who's basically God.
My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Daud, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Daud, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Daud is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter. My eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Daud has to be there.
Did she just get out a heart that had a rat embedded in it? Okay, fine. That's fine. That's good. I'm glad she's got that, and it brings her a lot of comfort. So, need to find out about some missions and also some contracts. Okay, fine. Burn the White Hound and industrial espionage. These are contracts, apparently. An eyeless hag stole my poor Milky. He's white as whalebone but riddled with disease. Breaks my old heart to ask this of you. If you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed eyeless and save Karnaca from another plague. Okay, find a weird, fat, diseased dog thing. Kill that. Lovely. And Albarca, where I happen to be going conveniently, make potions and bone charms upstairs. The liquor's vile, it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us the rat's liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business. Make sure to destroy their stocks while you're at it. Fine, destroy booze and also steal some plans. Okay, I'm willing to take both of them.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Daud taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
Okay, and we are back in our dreadful whale boat from Dishonored 2. Albeit the layout's changed a little bit. Ah! Okay, we're right here. This looks distinctly, to me, more like Dunwall than it does Karnaca. I suspect this is presumably taking place just after the events of Dishonored 2, or maybe during the events of Dishonored 2, because in Dishonored 2, you basically take Corvo or Emily, depending on who you decided to play as, back over to Dunwall, then they go and do their thing, dealing with the problems at the palace, and you basically stay on the boat. And it would appear, yeah, canonically, indeed, you decided not to kill, or rather, you, when you were playing as Emily or Corvo, decided not to kill Billie Lurk. So basically, the Dishonored canon just says if anyone ever has the opportunity to kill anyone else, they never take it. Basically, everyone's a very bad assassin. And as for my equipment, I start off with a little wrist launcher here together with standard ammunition for a voltaic gun, voltaic shot, and also static burst that stuns target. Okay, so I've got myself, yeah, just a standard shotty thing that shoots like a, I don't know, needle or whatever, and also stun burst, if I would prefer to have that. Lovely. And an abandoned letter to the Empress, of course, technically in the first game, Billie was part of the team that killed her mother, but she never actually got round to writing it. She couldn't bear to do it. That's very, very sad indeed. Right, let's go over to the mission board, assuming there's no more of the... No, I seem to have basically blocked up my own ship to stop myself exploring. Marvellous. So instead, back over to the map, let's have a look, see what our main mission is. Well, I'm going to guess it's going to the Albarca Baths.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Daud. Somewhere.
Alright, black magic fighters... Daud is wanted. Various bits and pieces. Okay, anything interesting here? Ah, the eyeless. Wait, what are the eyeless that were just mentioned? I assume like witches. Nothing solid, but they're making bone charms, talismans, poisons, powders, etc., etc. Sounds very much like witches to me. Oh, wait. Apparently this is Karnaca. It's just Karnaca that happens to be a little bit on the, yeah, having some dreary weather side. A little bit of an area we haven't really seen before. Fine. Would appear where... No, we don't need to go for a swim. There's a nice little jetty together with some lovely, lovely pipes here. Right, so we're going to go find ourselves a carriage, are we? Also, what happened to that heart? Apparently, it's not like a magical heart. I just like flipping carrying around a heart with a rat in it for reasons, even though it doesn't actually show me where bone charms are. Except apparently, I can hear the thoughts of rats. Ah, okay. That's what my rat heart is for, then.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
So, get close to rats.
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But ugly and big. Still friend.
Okay. Someone who is one of them.
She fed us in wee times. Tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came. Metal flashed. Warm blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast. Let her up.
Okay, someone used to feed them, but then someone killed that person and the rats ate her.
In the water, let her fish bite as we swim. Careful, careful. Watch for fins. Watch for black biting mouths.
And they don't go in the water because there's nasty bitey things. Okay, fine. You know what, let's be on our way. I think we're okay with that information, nothing too major. And don't step on the rails, they do electrocute you. So, into a carriage, off to a new district then. And sure, off to the Albarca Baths we go.
Alright. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
Okay, reach the Albarca, locate Daud. Now, do we know anything? Ah, now here we go. Our contracts are on the map. Wolfhound Enclosure, Liquor Workshop, and the Albarca Baths, and they're all pretty close by. It seems like a pretty small area. Unfortunately, it would appear I've not got much in the way of, you know, magic, which is a shame, because I would have thought Billie Lurk had plenty of magic, but never mind. Right, so, just learn some basic stuff here, climb up stuff, break stuff with knife, climb through things. Remember to duck down and stay subtle, if at all possible. Hello, rat friends. Are you still rat friends? Hang on, what have you got to tell me about the local area?
He sings weeps, drink dark blood of screaming kin. Hunts us. His knife is fast.
Okay, that does sound like it could be Daud, but why would he be hunting rats?
We smell him from here. Sour with fear. They carry scratched bones, carved wood, blood, and soft feather. No use. Death still finds them.
I'm going to assume that might be the eyeless hags we've been hearing about. Right, stealth, yes, don't worry game, I get it. And indeed, don't forget to peek around corners if need be. I'm not planning to do like, you know, a non-killing run or anything. Instead, we can just... Well, actually, you know what? There's no need to kill for literally no reason. All we need to do is get behind this guy, and then we can choose to either assassinate him or just knock him unconscious. But that is actually a lot slower. And then we can also go straight to a carry if need be, if we want to, like, you know, pull his body back out of the way so no one spots it. So just get it round here, and then just tossed over there. Dinner time, rat friends! If they choose to eat him, I did not kill him. That's on the rat, not me. Also, plenty of bottles, throwables, make good distraction items, diddly diddly dee. And I have no map of this local area, so I have no idea what's going on here. Fine, so I just need to explore around, figure out what's going on. Picking up the odd brick or bottle probably wouldn't hurt. Actually, any chance I can get up a little bit higher immediately? Come on. That feels like a thing I should be able to climb. Yep, thought so, because in this game there's always more ways than you think there are. And yes, indeed, quick access wheel, that's fine. Actually, has the heart showed up now? No, the heart is just basically assumed to be there. And combat 2, yes game, I get it. So, there's a couple of guys down there. I could drop down on them to take care of them. Or alternatively, I could just bypass them entirely if I just take the nice high route here. And I think I was just supposed to overhear something they said, but they were a bit too far away. The Grand Guard is aware of illegal activity at the Albarca Baths. Guards are waiting for reinforcements to begin investigation of the premises. Ah, okay. That might be an opportunity. Let the guards get in there, and potentially they'll shake things up and create an opening for me. Now, if those guys are just down there, can I just potentially work around them? That's going to be difficult. I feel like, actually, window open right there. Alright, let's just see if we can just work around these lads. If he's down there, if I just drop down here... Alright, generally you move pretty silently in this game while you're in stealth mode. Round to here. Okay, and there's a bone charm nearby, apparently. Ah, but without the heart, it's going to be a little bit hard to locate. Okay, as there's a bone charm, I'm going to explore this area properly. So I'm going to wait for that guy to turn around and walk back over there. Okay, he's going to go over here. I'm going to go over to here-ish. So just gently drop down here and grab you. There we go. Down you go, my good man. Where's the other guy? The other guy is now looping around the back of here. That's a-okay. Just get round the back of him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! He's taking the opportunity to... Oh, dear. Well, that's fine. Just block him. Now just go over to my electro zap. And he's now unconscious. Didn't die. That's fine. Now, where's that bone charm you mentioned? It better be pretty bloody nice. Ah, we've got ourselves voltaic shock. Apparently my little wrist thing uses the same ammo as everything else. Bone charm nearby. Bloody where exactly? Ah, I think we found our way up to this balcony. Fine, need to climb up this side. So potentially we need to take both of those guys out. Sneak through here. Any trouble in here? Doesn't look like it. Right, into an apartment. I'm now in neutral territory. Lovely. They won't attack me as long as I don't cause trouble for them. So in that case, weapons away. So, grab myself a bone charm. Lovely. Supernatural powers. I've also just put up field of view slightly there. That's a little bit better. So, we've got ourselves a safe here. Safe that requires a combination. Let's have a little look-see around, see if we can find anything, as there doesn't seem to be anyone here. And actually, okay. Looks like I can't get out of this place, potentially. Ah, no. Maybe I can. A door. Well, marvellous. And a key. Better and better. So, I can go through the tunnels underneath, or I can clamber through here in order to... Oh, no, this is much flipping better. Now, I can't help but notice there's a bunch of numbers over here. Champion Challenge, Black Magic Brute. Ah, the Black Magic Brute, who has won 73 and forfeited 0. You really would think people would just stop taking him on. Everyone wants to try and fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard he can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the one who'll break the brute's record. Ha, they pay for it in coin and teeth. Will be rich indeed. Fine. What's the combination to the safe? I'm going to need 3 numbers. Can the board help me? Well, technically, can't help but notice right here, we've got 73 wins to 0 forfeits, and they were saying, oh, we're going to be rich from this. 730 by any chance? Nope, my hunch was not correct. Also, on that note, sure it costs a bit to keep the suppressor running, it's paid for itself 10 times over. So they're claiming they're somehow rigging the fights in the favour of Daud, using something called a suppressor. Look into that. Right, we'll come back to this place later. Out here into neutral territory where I can just wander around wherever I want. And indeed, just a reminder, you can play the game however you wish to play it. Lovely. Hello there.
Something fishy happening in there.
Something fishy happening in there, is it? Okay, well, we'll look into that, I guess. So, liquor workshop, wolfhound enclosure, both in that sort of a direction. Looks like we're probably heading up here if we want to get up. But, can't help but notice there's a down first. Seized. Very often seized things as a way to get inside. And if there's a down, there's a reason. Aha! Okay, so that's the low route I could have come, but I saw a couple of dogs down there. Fine, so I've basically just bypassed a couple of enemies by coming up the high routes. So this game, basically, if it looks like you might be able to take a little shortcut, you almost certainly can. So, we've got the baths right up here. We've also got an eyeless right here. Hello. For rent. Ooh. Okay. Are you actually a witch? Hello.
You'll need bone charms or potions or something if you plan on fighting tonight.
Okay. Need bone charms. Well, isn't it just bloody convenient? I picked up one of them. Now, let's see what it was. Swift Stalker. Movement is slightly faster with weapons sheathed. Okay. Useful for stealth style, which I do like, but not really that useful when it comes to fighting, if what I need to do is actually fight Daud directly. Instead, let's bypass that for now if we can. Go and investigate what's happening elsewhere. Possibly need to cut through the baths to get to anything else in the city, though. Right, let's just get up top here. Anything else we can open up? No, none of that opens up. Pawn shop there. That is anything of interest. Okay, there's a rotten Tivian pear. Probably don't bother eating that. It's always worth just kind of going up and having a quick explore in Dishonored. No, I don't see any other way through. I think we need to cut through the baths. Fine. And in we go. The Albarca Baths. See you in the void, suckers. And I'll help myself to some jelly deals just to top up my health. Right. Anyone want to chat to me or anything? Hello there, another eyeless.
Jeanette Lee owns the place. She can answer your questions.
Right. Jeanette Lee. Find her, chat to her. Restricted area. Blocked. Don't go in there. Fine. However, can I have a little peek? See what's going on? I can. And I can see that is, the liquor workshop right there beyond this door. Fine. Ignore that. You didn't mind? Nope, you don't mind in the slightest. Some nice statues here, by the way. I like that statue.
But I can let you in for, say, 100 coin.
100 coin to let me into this area. Okay. Let's not worry about that for now, as I literally don't have... Well, I think I don't have 100 coin. How much coin do I have? 45, because I found that heavy pouch by looting the apartment. Fine. In all fairness, maybe just leave be for the time being then. But if I find a big pile of money, that might be a nice, easy way to get into that area. Through here, and we've got...
Outsider's eyes. Daud. They're making him fight. I have to get him out of there.
Okay. We've got Daud here. And I'm guessing this is a suppressor.
Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
I see. This is why Daud's fighting. He doesn't want to. He's been kept here against his will, strong enough to fight and win, because they only let him be at full strength when they want him to. But for the most part, yeah, they keep him inside the suppressor, so he can't escape. I'm guessing dropping down would be a really big mistake. Fine. Now, I've actually just picked up 50 gold by stealing that there map. Okay, do I get that immediately? Yes, I do. You don't need to sell that. It's automatically converted. So I've already got almost 100 gold. Now, a nice quiet way to sneak into that back area would not be the worst thing in the world. But first, let's just quickly explore around this here fight club, see what else is going on. Another area we're not allowed to go into. Hello there, bookmaker.
I can't chat. I'm busy.
Okay, nothing he wants to do. Once again, taking out that guy. Hello there, Eyeless.
Get out.
And the Eyeless does not want to chat, but there is Plagued Spirit here. Fine, this is the stuff I'm supposed to destroy and steal the recipe of if I can. So I need to find some recipes. Hello there. Ooh, Eyeless Diary. Hello there. Right. Anything we can learn here? And I'm guessing harvest and nets are months in the Dishonored universe. Ah, so they literally found him already trapped in the suppressor. Somebody put Daud in the suppressor already. They just found him and moved the boxing ring here to be literally, like, on top of him. Fascinating. Right, plenty of eyeless around here. It just seems to be the name of a gang. It's not like witches or anything, though there are some witches involved. And that copper wire is worth another 10. Right, that means I've got the 100 if I want to sneak into the back area. Before I do that, just have a little look-see around here. Ooh, a spring razor. A nice trap. That's always a welcome thing to have. And there's a bone charm somewhere around here. And 20 gold I've just stolen from there. Daud over here. Could theoretically take you. I wonder if I could just... No, there's way too many people in there. Trying to take these people out would be a bad idea. It looks to me like all of the back doors are blocked. But this is close by to the wolfhound enclosure. So if I need to take out that white wolfhound for the old woman, that's the way I need to go. Now, keep your eyes on the ceiling because there's often a way through up there. In fact, actually, speak of the flipping devil, feels to me like up here might be just where I want to be. Yes. Now, anything we can do here? Well, there's something. No, that's a fan. I thought that might be like a thing I could open up. No. No way up here, but in theory, I could if I wanted to drop down on top of some... Ah! No. No, 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 no. I've just got up into the roof. Lovely. And there's that bone charm the game was telling me about. Just have a little wander around here. Doesn't look like anyone's around here. So, new bone charm. Kaboom. Unfortunate craftsmanship. That does not sound like a good one. Enemy grenades sometimes malfunction. Okay, depending on how they malfunction, that might just be hilarious, sure. I feel like I've been a bit unlucky with those two. Neither of those seem particularly great. But now, I can simply turn this, and that gives me a way through into... Aha!
Daud's
Upstairs.
Never fight.
Now, what can you guys tell me?
Whales for the one who left it. It smells of fat milk, smells of lung, fear. Not right, but soon.
Okay, you're not kidding when you say the rats sometimes speak a little bit on the cryptically side. I have no bloody clue what they're saying. And there's an electrical burst. That's bloody useful. Any other way out of this area? Doesn't feel like it. I think this is just, yeah. There's the hatch down. This way's blocked off. But more importantly, after I just quickly check the diary, see if we've got anything good. Nothing major, just a charm carver who fell on hard times and then found his way here. And is now making good money again. But I've stolen his work, so that's fine. Now, if I stay in the shadows up here, can you lot actually see me? Hang on, just stay up here. Stay in hidden mode. And that gets me... Aha! There's the wolfhound enclosure. And this looks good to me. And there's the liquor workshop. Fine. Don't need to bribe my way past that woman. So I can just go up here. And generally, guards in this game have a very, very bad, you know, vertical peripheral vision. They're very bad at seeing stuff happening just slightly above them, even though it feels like they blatantly should be able to see it. Now, through here. Just check through here. Seems to be under control. No, door's blocked. Right, if I want to get through here, I'm going to have to break the window. That feels like a bad idea. Let's just go around here, see if I've got any more open doors before we go doing that. Right, around here. This door's open, and this feels like it's going in roughly the right directions. Oh. Am I technically in a hostile area right now? I think I might be. Okay. Round here. Just got to figure out where you are. Okay, you are Right there, wait for it. Okay, go, 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 go. Right, let's just bring her down over here. Nice and quiet. Because I feel like I'm not supposed to be in this area. Alright, so let's to Alma. So a member of the Eyeless writing back to his family saying the Eyeless aren't just like a stupid gang like we've seen with the Howlers in the previous game. They know how to make medicines and potions and a bit of magic, and he claims they're a little bit more nice and good. Okay. Potentially we don't quite believe that because, yeah, we've seen in the past, and by the past I mean like, 20 seconds ago they're writing, oh, we're going to make so much money doing this, but, okay. Maybe they're not quite as flipping evil as some of the other gangs. Also, electrical burst. Ah, this is just the thing I need. Fine, the thing I can shoot out of my wrist thingy. Now, there is a bone charm somewhere around these parts by the sounds of it. Now, they glow pretty obviously, so should be able to... Aha! Okay, open a window up there, so that's more area I can sneak through. And we've got ourselves some stairs around here, leading back down to one of the backstage areas over there. Ah, I see. There's that guy who was guarding that door. So now I know where I am. I'm upstairs from that locked door I saw with the guy guarding it. So I've bypassed him. Very, very nice indeed. Now, let's go and take care of the Wolfhound enclosure, because I can bypass that door without breaking the window by going into... Ooh. Right. I see. So, as it turns out, yeah, you are not so keen on the authorities.
Training. These beauties ready for my fighting ring?
Soon. I don't know how to spar yet. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. Found an old beggar to train him on. Roots ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some more beggars to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Okay. We've just learned something valuable there. Release the dogs, they'll attack anything that moves. Wow, that could be extremely bloody convenient, in fact. Also, that feels... Oh, that looked like a schematic. Those are useful and valuable. Boo. About the hook mines. What is a hook mine exactly? I see. Lay it down and it drags you up to the ceiling. Fine. So, potentially, not actually lethal. But that's what happened to this guy. He was trying to sneak in and he stood on a hook mine. And thus, he got himself pinned up on that pipe. Now, clamber up here. I'll clamber on top of here. Right now we are pretty much bang on top of the Wolfhound enclosure. There they are, right. So surely being up here's got to be worth something. Yeah? Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Okay, the dogs detected me there for a second. Be careful with the dogs. Right, this room's good for hook mines, but I don't see any other way in or out. So, back the way we just were. We need to go through this way, find a way through the guys in this room, if we want to actually get through to the dogs. So, person sitting down on the table there. Who else is in this room? Aha, I see you over there, fine. So if I go and knock this person unconscious, you'll 100% see that. This is probably a good candidate for a double electro bolt. Unless, of course, you're planning to... Oh.
What do they want?
No. Unless, of course, you're planning to move at some point. In which case, this could all work very nicely. Right, I'm leaning now so you shouldn't see me. Ah! Perfect. Oh.
Disgusting this year. And what's next?
No.
Man crazy.
Just back off over here for a second. Right, hang on. Go. Yes! Spot on. Right. That's... Ah! You're Jeanette Lee! Right, well that's bloody useful. So you're down, and now you are also down. Good. Got Jeanette down, and got her bodyguard down as well. Spot on. So she had a... Did I just say power sash? Ooh, raw whalebone as well. Good. Right. So that kind of worked out by accident, but yeah, she came over to investigate me, and as a result, I was able to get her down while she was out of the line of sight of this guy right here. Useless for hag pearls. Honestly, not that interesting. Ah, wait, maybe they are. Use hag pearls to distract your enemies or knock them unconscious. Hag pearls are non-lethal, near-silent projectiles that can be thrown by pressing LT. Deal no damage, and while they don't break physical objects, their impact can be used to distract enemies. Oh, okay, fine. Hag pearls turn out to actually be very useful. I thought that was just flavor text. Now, I've also got Jeanette's key, which is the key to the suppression device at the Albarca Baths. Very, very bloody useful. And that's what she dropped. Power Slash. You deal greater damage with your sword, but your sword attacks are slower. Okay, I can do without that. So that's a corrupted bone charm where there's a benefit, but also a disadvantage to it. So I'm going to leave that one alone. I wonder if it takes some silver dust, because that's valuable, and bathing salts are valuable too. Good old money, 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 money. Now, what are we going to do about the issue with the great big white wolfhound? Can we see it over there? Ah, yes, there's the girl. Oh, no. Don't start barking. Also, how do you know the difference between me and them? Alright, fine, whatever. Ah, and I see what I could have just done. I could have actually just basically fired like something at that button and released them and made everyone fight everyone else. That would have been hilarious. And yes, indeed, Hag Pearl is just a different type of ammo. Quiet, non-lethal projectile. Right. Well, this seems like a good use for my voltaic shot, to be honest. Let's actually finish off some dogs, because, yeah, I just want to finish off the white one, because that gets me a bunch of money. And with these two guys unconscious, hopefully, that shouldn't actually matter too much. Actually, can I hit Milky through the door? And Milky is definitely down a bit there. Yeah, I don't actually need to open the door, I can just fire through. So advanced combat is Milky. Ah, no, Milky needs to be burnt. Right, also you two need to go down. Sorry, but I need to kind of shut you up, and I'd rather kill you from outside the cage than actually, you know, release you first. But I could have just opened the cage, presumably with a bolt, in order to make Jeanette and these dogs fight each other. That would be hilarious, yes. Now, need to find something that will explode and burn, because the condition was needs to actually be burnt as well. So presumably there'll be something like a... Aha! Here we are. Some nice flipping wine. That will hopefully explode when thrown. Okay, well, it bursts. That's kind of halfway there. Ah, high-proof liquor flammable. Fine, I needed the actual flammable sort. Yes, now, hopefully, this will now explode, right? Yeah? There we go. So, we have burnt the White Hound. Job flipping done. So, that's an extra 450 money for me at the end of things. And this presumably leads down to the... Yeah, that leads down to that door I saw previously in the toilets. This is just a really small area, but still, it's very Dishonored-y, which is appropriate, because this is a Dishonored game. So, one more thing that needs to be taken care of, the liquor workshop. Now we know... Actually, no, this is on the first floor. We know it is, because the first floor was where the entrance was. Then we needed to go down some steps to get down to there. So actually, we're back on the right vertical level here. And that up there looks flipping perfect for getting me back up to where I need to be. And there's a bone charm round here somewhere. Possibly in this next room over in that case. Right, loopy-loop round here. Keep an eye out for... Hang on, what's that? Something's wibbling, and I don't like it. Suppression device. Ah, still one room over. But I'm guessing that door's locked. Okay, in we go.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
I bet you're just a real laugh at parties, aren't you, Billy? Right, so we've got ourselves a new thing here, and that's a special one, a black bone charm. Those are super powerful. And I just saw the word agility being written there. That seems good. Oh, just increases your jump height and distance. Boom, every time. This is probably randomized, by the way. These always used to be randomized in Dishonored games, so I can't confirm that you won't run into agility here. You might run into the same stuff, but for the most part, these have always been, yeah, entirely randomized. So I've just been very lucky there, because, oh, was that just a double jump? Was that just a flipping double jump? Hang on, I think it flipping was. Oh, yeah, I've just got a flipping double jump now, and how fast is my run? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I wanted to pick up nice and early. Right, crack open this door. One room further over for the liquor workshop. Now, careful. Stay up top over here. This is... Ah. Right. We've got ourselves... This looks quiet. Door open. Yep. Quiet so far. More bone charms nearby. Good. Want a full selection as soon as possible. Is there anyone round? Oh. There is a guy here. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Just got to wait for him to be in the right place at the right time. There he is. Just you turn around, please.
She says,
turn around and walk away. While I'm leaning, they don't really see you. It's just going to wait for him to now go back over there and get on with brewing some potions.
only a few rats left. Then what am I gonna do? She'll feed me to the hounds if I fall behind.
Yes, we heard about rat liquor being mentioned. He's actually brewing liquor out of rats somehow.
And when am I supposed to catch
Here we go,
the
here we
rats
go,
to
here we
make
go,
the
here we go,
liquor?
here we go. And down he goes. Pull him forward, and this is the still. So I'm supposed to get the recipe for the rat liquor. Got the workshop key as well. Very, very bloody useful. Plagued spirit. Fine. They wanted some of this stuff destroyed. Now, we got this room all quiet. And a chloroform bottle as well, of course. Toss that at someone, and that will knock them unconscious instantaneously. And bloody conveniently, we've also got some health liquors down there as well. Nice. Okay. No sign of what we needed in terms of the actual... Oh, wait, hang on. That's the... Sorry, that's the liquor workshop right here. My mistake. Fine. So that's the door I saw previously, of course. And grab the grapes. And then this here is a good way out right there. So now the latch is off and I can get back out to that first area I saw. Nice and simple. Question is, where are the plans? Because the contract said, get the plans, didn't it? Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business and destroy their stocks while you're at it. Yeah, you want the recipe. Okay, well it's got to be around here somewhere. You're literally making the stuff. Also, if I'm about to actually destroy all this stuff and burn it to the ground, what we should probably do is bring this guy over here. Still nothing. Right, you just take a seat here, my good man. That wasn't quite where I meant to put you, but whatever. Well, first things first. Do these things explode by chance? Ooh. Okay. They make a bit of a wibble. That's of interest. Right, can I just actually put a voltaic shot for a bunch of them to speed this up? Okay, that definitely was a few of them. You know what? Just grab them and toss them over there. That's nice and fast. I don't really want to risk hitting them with my sword in case they do something bad.
Wait. It's made out of rats. Ugh.
How did you not notice this? A note previously called it rat liquor. Well, unfortunately, we may have to leave that one be because I'm not quite sure what the solution is there. Fine. Let's move on. The off chance. Actually, wait. He had a key to something called the workshop, which I'm going to guess is this room I've just been in over here. But if he had the key to this room, that might suggest that in this room, if we read all the notes... No, that's just a note confirming presumably the agility bone charm was the reward for beating the brute. And there's no doors on that side of the area. Fine. What there is, however, that I can't help but notice, is a big red button. Okay. Never can resist a big red button. Push button. Button causes. Okay. Button causes... Button causes... Okay. The boiler to go a bit OTT. And then we can go in here and have a little look-see. And... what's the advantage of that? That feels like some sort of way of accessing a bone charm, but I can't quite see what it would be. Fine. Probably best we nip back downstairs. We've done what we can upstairs. I have failed to solve the mystery of where the recipe for the rat liquor is, unfortunately. But I am still quite rich and whatever, regardless. Right. All of this, away please. Right, so back the way we came. Neutral territory. Very nice. Alright, lads, I'm back from the bathroom. Sorry. Sorry, it was a difficult one. You know how it can be. Now, I could drop down and chat to Daud, but I'm going to guess they object to that. However, I've now at this point got... a note here. Fine, this explains what's going on to be precise. Do not touch. Don't know how this thing works. It keeps the brute under control and in the pit. Have your fun. Watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for our studies. You've seen him fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all. Don't turn off the machine. Well, that's unfortunate because I've got the flipping key. Right, question is, are they going to turn on me the moment this gets done? They might well do, but if they do, just wait for you to turn away. And then... hopefully, the moment Daud is free, he'll just pop out and murder everyone for me, and it won't be my fault. Crack that open, and turn off the device. Boom. Now, probably just start running. Because now, Daud is... oh, yeah. Now Daud's up and about. Probably time for me to just get out of here. Oh, never mind. Cutscene.
Daud!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Daud,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God?
And I'm guessing he flipping does.
I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Daud can explain himself back on the Dreadful Whale.
So, nothing for me now but to just head back home, and hopefully they've all naffed off, so no trouble with them anymore. Now actually, if they have all cleared out, I'm just going to quickly check the one room I haven't been into yet, which is, yep, this little nice area around here, because this area was all locked off. Oh, nothing major, but there's a little bit of money back here. And, oh, okay, it would appear that, conveniently, you guys have all been knocked unconscious, but not killed, so that's nice. Daud didn't actually ruin what I think was a pretty positive rating. But, an answer from the bookkeeper, drop the betting coin in your safe. If you get the combination again, tally the books over your desk. Maybe they'll uncover your memory. Tally the books over your desk. We've got ourselves an answer there. Also, a ton of flipping raw whalebone, which will be flipping useful. Uh-oh, the police are coming in. Right, time to get out of here. Thought it might not be done yet. That's okay. We know the alternative ways out. Right, up here. No, quick as you like. Get up top. Right, we need to find an alternative way out. Luckily, I already sort of do. If they're going to try and storm the place, I can just work around them. Head up to the top floor, jump around here, and then head out through the side door that leads back to the opening area. So, if we're very lucky, that might just work. Oh, no it doesn't, no it doesn't, no it doesn't. Right, we've got one guy right over there. He needs to be taken out. Right, I think he's coming this way. He is, that's fine. Wait for him. And as soon as he opens it, boom. Okay, that's okay. Got one guard down, back the flip off. Don't cause... Oh! Okay, take him down too. Waste a couple of electrical bolts if need be. Just grab some stuff off them. Close the door. Possibly should have kept that door locked. Maybe then they would have been able to come this way. Might have been easier. One last check for the damn plan. No, not sure where it is, unfortunately. Leave it be. Right, one more goes flipping down. How many flipping more guards are they going to be coming this way? Is that your lot? So I'm happy to waste a couple of electrical charges. Right, weapons away. Now, probably best just get out of here as quick as you can. Lovely. Down and out. Back into the shadows. Very nice. Except, don't forget to swing by the apartment. That's the best way to go anyway. Now, tally your books over the desk. Ah. So, 4, 5, 1. By the looks of it to me. Let's see if that's true. Though I'm pretty happy with my 730 guess. And there we are. Safe opens up. And we got stuff worth 100, stuff worth 50, a heavy pouch for another 30, and plenty of flipping coin. Lovely. Oh, yeah, that's 150 on that silver thing, too. That was like a good 300 odds. That kind of makes up for the fact we didn't actually pick up the 450 for the rat recipe. Oh, and there's someone over there as well.
Thought I saw someone right here.
Nah, you didn't. It's fine. Let's just check the place over. It's okay. Right, up we go to here. Where are these guards? Yeah, something does feel wrong. There's literally unconscious bodies right flipping there. Where are you? Where are you guys? I think everything's under control. Here. No, okay. I think we're good. Right, let's just get over here. In fact, actually, now I've got my double jump. And then, no, there we are. I like my new double jump. I'm glad I've got that. Right, stay high and out of the way. We've got lots of people just wandering around here. We just want to bypass them if at all possible. Right, this seems like a good sort of moment. Right here. Right, go. You need to be taken out. Let's just quickly move you in this direction if at all possible. And put you straight into a carry. Right, go. Join your friend over there. Lovely. Dessert for you, ratties. And off we pop. Nice and quiet. Did we kill anyone? I think we might have... Well, we killed the dog. But I'm not sure the dog counts because that was literally a mission objective for a quest. We had to, like, you know, burn him. It's hard to burn someone without killing them. Anyway, off we pop. Yes, indeed. I was merciful. Did not kill anyone. Pretty happy with that. I do like doing no kill if I can. However, I was spotted. Okay, few detections. That's fine. Probably one right at the end. And then I think the dogs detected me at one point. And I think Jeanette did, because the whole point is she walked over to me. But it kind of worked out, so I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. But if we were to do it again, I might just release the hounds on them, because that's kind of hilarious. Though, admittedly, that's probably a kill against my name, but never mind. And I got 4 of the 6 bone charms. Got, oh, blimey, there's loads more money I didn't get, but never mind. Also a painting. I did miss a painting, which is probably a big part of the money I missed. And I did not actually do the industrial espionage because I could not find the plan. But I did both of the special actions. I burned Milky and hit the jackpot. Number 2, follow the ink. Daud is determined to kill the outsider himself, and he needs your help to do it.
When I first caught sight of Daud, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billie Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billie? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Daud?
Ah. I suspect I have been returned to how I was in the original history before Emily helped me out. Dear, oh flipping dear. Looks like there's a little summary here. of my actual actions. Now, does it look like it's personalised to what I did? Nope, it's completely wrong. They rushed in to break up the fighting ring, but ended up in a lethal showdown with vicious gang members. No, all the gang members were unconscious, and also none of the soldiers were killed either. A few of them were electrocuted, but none of them actually died. So this is blatantly all a lie. And if no Eyeless members survived, that basically means the guards eventually did just go in and just stab them while they were unconscious on the ground. So you big damn heroes.
The Grand Guard take down the Eyeless. Ha! Choffers.
I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's rude. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. And ooh, we've got a nice picture of the outside here. Oh, never mind. Apparently we're straight into a cutscene with Daud. Let's just have a quick chat to him first then.
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
Okay, we got our next objective. Tattoo parlor with an eyeless client list. Marvellous. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for real this time, as we actually just quickly know we can't actually sadly grab that portrait in order to sell it immediately. Instead, we're heading back over to the carriage to take us to a new bit of Karnaca, and it's a much nicer day. Now, this looks a little bit more like the Karnaca I remember from Dishonored 2. Marvellous. So, my plan for this, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, is the next part will probably be coming out on Saturday. That's when we'll be getting into part 2, and then we'll keep going because, yes, I do enjoy Dishonored, especially when I've got myself a lovely agility double jump. And yeah, it would appear I've got some powers going on here, but for the time being, aha, there we are. It would appear my powers have appeared. So even though I wasn't offered the mark of the outsider, I've sort of got some powers anyway. So we'll have a little look-see at those next time. Go explore and see what we can do, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.